Okay, guys, I'm reading something that's so powerful. Are you ready for this? The quote is like this: underrated life skill. Being so grounded in your own vibe that you stop adopting other people's energy. So, hey guys, I'm Kaya Garcia, relationship expert, and here this is a powerful thing to say. Hey, are you in your own energy? Are you so much trying to be loved, like, and fit in and belong that you're adapting to other people's energy? And you actually think one of your best traits is being agreeable and fitting in, but really it's because you haven't found yourself or have high enough standards of what you want in your life. So let's go through that a little bit. So many women and so many men just want love and belonging. And the truth is, you deserve that. And there is a really important part of community and belonging in social scenes and settings, but it doesn't and not and should not come at the expense of you and what you desire and what you deserve. And the truth is, at the very end and beginning of the day, the most important person you belong to is yourself. The most important person you don't have disloyalty to is yourself. The most important person's vibe that you're trying to meet, match, marry, and go with is yourself. And so first, you got to get to know you. Like, what do you love to do? What do you not love to do? What are your standards in people? What are your things that are non-negotiables? Like, do you like smoking pot and you're like totally fine being around a bunch of like potheads? Or is that something that's not attractive to you? And if someone is smoking a bunch of pot, you leave the room or you hang out with a different social scene. Where are your standards? Like, are you okay if people are just drinking a bunch and getting shit faced around you? Or do you not like that behavior and you want to be in a Zen controlled environment where people are loving themselves and loving up on themselves? And so you don't go to bars, or if you go to a party and that's happening and it's out of control, you leave. Like, what are your standards for vibes and behaviors in your life? Because the truth is, what we and who we hang around become us. Like, it becomes our energy, our mind, our belief systems, our vibe literally merges with the people and the experiences that are in closest proximity to ourselves, as well as what's like the most frequent. So, if you're in situations that are constantly and regularly having things happen to you where you get triggered, where you don't feel your own vibe, where you're trying to manage situations and think about what other people need, then you've lost yourself in the chaos of that social scene or that job or that environment, which is why it's so important. I'm just going to read the quote again: underrated life skill. Being so grounded in your own vibe that you stop adopting other people's energy. Like, you don't want to just adopt other people's energy and go with the flow and be agreeable and pride yourself on that. You want to say, like, do I like this person's energy? Do I like what they're teaching me? Do I like what they're doing? And if so, great, I'm going to hang out with them. And if I don't like the way that they make me feel, if I am not inspired after I hang out with them, if I don't feel like I'm gaining more life skills of how to develop health and wealth from being with them and what their behaviors and habits are, then maybe I just stop hanging out with them. And it doesn't mean they're bad and you're good, doesn't mean they're worse and you're better. It just means you're actually assessing and taking control of your life so that you get to go in the vibe that is truly going to bring you your best life. And the truth is, there's a lot of people who are going down in life because it's the easier route. So I always think about it like chutes and ladders. Shoots is like, woo, like a slide. Like, it is so easy to go down. Like, you feel like shit, you get high, like, so easy. You don't want to feel your emotions, you pop on a screen, so easy. You want to feel like you're feeling lonely and like you just can't handle life. Like, you call up your ex and you're back in his bed in like 4.5 seconds. Like, that's easy. Shoots, it's like a slide. Like, no struggle there. Lots of easy options to go down that flow. But ladders is like, whoa, I have to use my energy. I have to grab on hold so I don't fall off. I have to grab on hold with my other hand. Then I have to take one step. Then I have to use my abs. So I take another step. Then I pull myself up while balancing so I don't fall off this thing. And it's like a whole task to climb a ladder, especially as it gets taller and taller, right? Higher and higher. And so shoots is like no energy. You're not like, ooh, I wonder if I'm gonna fall off. You're just like way down. But the ladder is like so much thought process and effort, energy, and assessment. And the truth is, like, that is the skill of life, to be okay giving yourself a lot of energy and assessment regularly so that you can take one step, and guide yourself to say, am I gonna fall off this ladder? Like, if I don't take the next step in the right way. But most people are so used to reacting. And like, I was so used to reacting instead of assessing that I couldn't really figure out why my life wasn't going the way that I wanted to go. I was already 26 years old. I already had a bachelor's degree, a master's degree. I already did 2 years pre-PhD. I thought I was like so effing fantastic. Society's idea of like vision and success. Had money, had a boyfriend, had a house, had a car, owned the car fully. And I was like, well, this is it, right? 26 money, house, car, boyfriend, and 2 degrees. Like, what more can you do in American society? Like, that's what's up, right? However, I was so sick because I was constantly addicted to someone else telling me that I was okay. Like, I was so sick because I was constantly addicted to my boyfriend telling me he loved me for me to feel some sense of calm and safety in the world. I was so sick because I was still trying to have mommy or daddy like tell me that I was doing the right thing. And I really lost myself in the words, visions, and arms of other people. And until I started saying, like, wow, what's my truth? Like, what do I want? And is this fitting with what I want? And do I have enough strength and conviction and hope to leave all that is not actually helping me get to where I need to go? Until I had those conversations with myself, which were so hard, I just kept repeating the same behaviors. But like, unbeknownst to me, like, I wasn't trying to fuck up my life. I wasn't trying to not get where I wanted to go. I wasn't trying to like waste, years and years of my life and put scars on my soul. But I just wasn't asking myself the right questions. I was not assessing myself. I was reacting. I was shooting and sliding down the chutes instead of climbing up a ladder. Like, what's the next best step? What's the next best step? Where do I put my foot? What's my goal? Where is that ladder even leaning towards that I'm going to end up? Or do I need to kind of lean back and shift the ladder so I end up somewhere else? Part of healing is returning to yourself and giving yourself so much assessment. So, last time I read this quote before I finish this video is the underrated life skill is being so grounded in your own vibe that you stop adapting to other people's energy. So, on that note, what's your vibe? Are you rich? Are you wealthy? Are you successful? Are you healthy? Do you only allow yourself to be around other people who are inspiring you and uplifting you and better and closer to where your goals are at? Or are you still in environments like shitty jobs that aren't paying you, angry bosses, unhealthy or unhappy relatives, boyfriends or girlfriends that are like, not really the greatest thing since sliced bread, and you should definitely think your partner is the greatest thing ever, ever. Yeah, like, are you in places that you kind of wish would change but don't have enough gumption or faith to take risks and create the life that you desire? So, I love you guys. I'm Kaya Garcia, relationship expert. Please, as I'm trying to help the world have relationships that are healthy, like me, I used to date addicts a bunch. And now I'm happily and healthily married, thank God, to an extraordinary man. And my children have a really safe place and home to go into that I never had. So, my intention, my goal, my mission is to help other women get the education that I was blessed to get to recreate their life from a place of self-love and self-abundance so that they can leave the unhealthy men and women if you're a man and attract the healthy safe ones so you can bring babies into safe good places. So if that is something that is a mission that you also care about, healthy homes, healthy families, and healthy love, please subscribe. It means so much to me, and get the likes in and comment below so that I could just have this channel move in a way that helps the world get a little bit more love that we all need and deserve. So I will see you later. Send me what you love, what you want to hear more of. I would love to hear from you. And I hope you have a great day.